starting. I'm sorry,
All
Casey.
right.
Were people freaking out?
No, not too bad. But now we can say Kelly and Casey part 2.
Yeah. Well, you know they can hear you.
Yeah.
Kelly and Casey part 2. Now Casey will sing to you. Go ahead, Casey. Go ahead. Kelly and Casey in the evening. They've been drinking and frolicking. Kelly and Casey in the evening. No telling what will happen to you. What?
We could, we could start a talk show and you'll sing Casey and Kelly and I'll say after dark.
Okay. It's Kelly and Casey.
After dark.
After dark. I don't know. Do you guys want to see that? Oh, yeah, that steak was good. You know, Casey, don't tell anybody when we go live or anything like that, but man, I just had to eat. I don't want anyone to know that, we weren't really live or that we weren't, I wasn't really having computer problems, okay? Promise? Shh. Hello, Rambling Hick. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, so Vanessa calls me and I'm like, and yeah, I was eating crackers. I'm not gonna lie, they're right here. I said that was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner crackers. So I was munching on them. I was trying to figure out my computer. But you know what? I downloaded Kaspersky antivirus, and that's what the problem was. It was fighting with my YouTube and my Hangouts. So it's showing YouTube and Hangouts as a potential bug. So I think that's what the problem was. So I got to figure out. Yeah, tech nerd, I am not. You are right about that, Dwayne. I am not a tech nerd. You're not ever going to be seeing me sitting here going, this quadrupillar, quantum physics, extractor gizmo. No, I will never do that. I don't know if it's a virus. Kaspersky antivirus is a antivirus. So it was fighting against my webcam and it was fighting against my Hangouts. My YouTube was fine, but it was my Hangouts and my everything that I had up in Google Chrome. So maybe it was Google Chrome. I don't know. But we'll give just a second and see if anybody else pops back in, because otherwise, we may as well just, this was kind of a different auction anyway. We're just having fun. That could be. That could be. It was Vanessa. Let's see. Let me show you the picture that Vanessa sent that was approved. Yeah, don't ever try and screw up my auctions, chick, because I'll blast you on live YouTube. There's beautiful Vanessa Heron. Isn't she gorgeous? She is just as gorgeous inside as she is outside, you guys. Oh, I can show the other one? Okay. This is what sent my computer into holy hell.
If it does it again, I'm going to die.
Did you see it? And she says in the message, Kelly, check your messages. So I thought there was something really wrong. I thought, uh-oh, who's trolling me? Do I have a troll? What's going on? Is there a booger hanging out of my nose? What's going on, you know? And so I pulled this up and then I hit it and I'm like, during my live auction, you can tell who your real friends are because they're the only ones that are going to really mess with you, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, there's only a couple people here, so I don't know. What I have isn't really Vanessa's style. Well, I do think you have a funny face. You can make very funny faces. So I think at this point, we can just have a chat fest and just do no more auction and be done with it. I didn't have any bids on that necklace and earrings anyway, did I, Casey?
The hammered necklace and earrings, yes.
Yeah.
That went to Debbie Kendall.
Oh, Debbie, okay. Mm-hmm. And what was I auctioning? I don't know. I had this coming up that Velma loves. She loves this. But it's not 925, but she liked that. And then I had...
Oh, show that one again. That's pretty.
It's not...
It's like chromed out. And
mm-hmm.
That is vintage with the way that it's... And I learned this from April.
This right here.
The bracket that it's put on is the V.
Yep, that's vintage. Well, that's not what it means, but it is vintage, yes. And this was clearly a beauty piece and not a wear piece because there's very little to no wear on it.
That is chromed out.
Isn't that beautiful?
Now, it looks like the bottom petals are really chromed and then the top petals are like a satin finish.
Yep, exactly. Could you imagine if it was blinged out on the top too? You'd never see it. Mm. I'll do this next week.
That is pretty.
Hey, Just Serve Blandine. Fretwell.
Hi, Blandine.
Just Serve Blandine Fretwell. Is it Blandine?
Yes.
She goes by Blandine. Thank you, Blandine. Yeah, I think Vanessa's husband does call her all kinds of names, but I don't think that they're cute all the time. Especially if she messes with him like she messes with me. I'll do that next week. So it's okay. What you doing today, Blandine? You like these earrings, Casey?
Those are cute.
Mm-hmm. Yep, these were coming up. I'll do these next week. These have so much going on with them. Can you see all the... Honey child, please. I love these. I tried wearing these, and I can't do it. Oh, well, thank you, baby. It was my Tuesday night auction, Blandine, but my computer went crazy, and my antivirus was fighting my webcam and shut everything down. Well, I guess it didn't shut the webcam down because you could see me, right, Casey?
No, we could hear you, but it was the photo of a camera that had a big slash through it.
Oh, so it was my webcam then. As I look at the speaker, because that's what I do. I look at the speaker, like Casey's in the speaker. I forget what I was talking about. Yeah, and it just the speaker wouldn't, or the webcam wouldn't work. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, Vanessa broke the internet. I showed a picture of Vanessa Blandine, and she broke the internet. So that's okay. We'll just do it next time. We'll just do it next time. I will have, Vanessa, I'll have those butterflies to show you next time. After I wear them all. Oh, 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 oh. I know, Thelma, that's what I said. It was Vanessa. That's what I said. It was Vanessa. Because as soon as I showed her picture, you missed it, Thelma. I showed her a funny picture to everybody. She told me I could. This is what broke the internet. Oh, you're fine, honey. It's every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time on my YouTube. We do it every Tuesday night, not always with Casey. Sometimes it's Dia. Most of the time it's Dia. Sometimes it's Casey. This is the second time you've helped me, right, Casey?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Why do I always want to make everything into a bracelet? So we'll just finish everything up next week. It's cool. The other lady, you talking about Thelma? When I was live on Thelma's channel? Is that how you found me, Blandine? Yep, I was over on Thelma's channel. I was actually supposed to be on Thrift Mind's show last night. I forgot, you guys. I forgot. I felt so bad. But I'm old and decrepit, so they forgave me. Yeah, Thelma Thrift. I like how you say, I caught you talking to that other lady. That's what I call her, too. You can tell the people I love the most because I give them the hardest time. I stood him up, Dwayne, I know. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stand you up. Like you don't have 5,000 people in the back. What's the equal sign mean, Thelma? Is that like a... Is that like a stern face, Thelma? Thelma knows I love her. I'm very fortunate to have Thelma in my life. She knows it. Yeah, because I showed a picture of Vanessa, Christy, and just everything went dead. Thelma killed the internet. Or not Thelma. Vanessa killed the internet. Well, guys, we'll finish next week, okay? And we'll just group everything into one lot. Or maybe I'll do a pop-up this week. I can maybe do a pop-up. And then we'll do that. So I'll just make sure to put a note under the other one and leave my email address on the other one. Although it's in the description, I'll leave it in the comments down below. So, because I had a couple new bidders tonight, and then they'll know where to send their email. So, Dwayne, you better not be second guessing. I'm holding out my 925 for you. Well, okay, guys. I think we'll just go ahead and let everybody off the hook and let them go back to their families. It's 9:40 anyway, so that's okay. Maybe Dia put a timer on my auctions and they have to be done by 9. Is that what that is? She's sticking her tongue out at me? How dare she? Leticia? Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna finish the rest next week, Leticia. No, you want me to keep going, Thelma? Or no, you weren't sticking your tongue out at me. I don't know if this chain's 925 or not. Oh, it's a goofball face. It doesn't look like a goofball face. It's just an equal sign. Let's see what this says. It is part 2, honey, but then nobody was here. So I guess I can auction stuff off if you want me to. If you want me to continue the auction, put auction in the chat. Put it in the memos. This is Monet. Check this out, Casey. Focus. Isn't this a pretty chain?
That is a very pretty chain.
It's a Monet. Yep. I've never taken it out of the bag since I've had it. But it's short. So it's got like the black. Or it looks like it's got the black.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I put auction in my description. Good night, Blandine, baby. Thank you for coming, sweetness. This is like an open chain too, but it's like an open rope. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Yep, that's going to have to be an auction next week. You know, when I'm not able to get it to focus close up, Casey, I probably should have known. What?
It was focused right there. Yep.
So maybe I was having an issue with my, because remember how I couldn't get it to focus close up before?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I was having camera problems.
I like that style of chain. It reminds me, I'm not that I've ever been on one, but like the cable for ski lifts.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. Now that you say that. Yeah, it sure does. It's a short chain though. Oh no, it's 18 inches. I should put a pendant on there, huh? Okay, you guys. We'll just pick this up next week, okay? Or I'll do a pop-up later in the week. So let's do that. Sound good, Casey?
Absolutely.
Okay. And whoever wants to come have coffee with me in the morning, I am going to be on tomorrow morning. And I'm not sure what time yet. Probably about 7 in the morning. Between 6 and 7. Hi, Dad. How are you, honey? Oh, Leticia. I'm sorry, baby. No, we're just gonna chill and pick up next week where we left off this week and go from there. And I think I'll do a pop-up. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll still do my my Tuesday night auctions, and then I'm going to do a pop-up of my $2 and $3 items and stuff like that. Oh no, I'm not tired, honey. I'm not tired. That computer thing really threw me for a loop, though. I'm just trying to think in my head why it would attack my webcam. I just installed an updated Kaspersky antivirus yesterday, and that was the first time I've used my camera since I installed that Kaspersky. And Kaspersky is an excellent, hi Destiny, Kaspersky is an excellent antivirus, you guys. So I have no idea why it would attack the webcam like that. So yeah, Vanessa, it was you. It was your picture. In fact, Vanessa, thank you for forwarding that picture, because that's going to be the thumbnail to that auction video. Everybody's going to think that's me. I think it did though, Dwayne, didn't it? As soon as I showed her picture, it was just like snap. Yeah, Vanessa, you can do anything now. I mean, you've already shown your side. So you've already shown the side that some of us get to see. So you can just go all whacked out, and you can start doing lives in tube tops and in tight pants.
I do it in booty shorts. Why not?
Yep. Casey does them in booty shorts. Casey will strip right in front of the camera. He doesn't care. Casey's got no qualms about that. I'm like, that boy's getting naked right in front of me. Right down to his underwear. No problem.
At least they wear boy shorts.
Yeah, boy shorts. Should have told me I'd have worn my boy shorts too. Well, I'm going to put all this up. Did you see what your mother wrote? Did you see what your mom wrote?
She done put titty in your chat. Oh my
I know she did. What's no manties?
No, I do not wear manties.
What is a manty?
Man panties.
What does a man panty look like?
Like female panties for men.
But why would it be? Oh, just female panties with a crotch?
Yeah, like they make lacy underwear for men now. I don't understand that.
Well, because some men like to wear lacy stuff. Right? Okay, let's say that you're a cross-dresser, or you were like Bruce Jenner before he became Caitlyn. He would have probably bought those and wore them because they would have been comfortable, because they would have fit him up front and behind. Right?
True.
I can see that being a very big market from a marketing standpoint. Yeah, they want to feel pretty too. Look, Casey, you wear makeup, but you don't wear the frilly stuff. So, some people don't wear makeup and wear the frilly stuff.
Yeah. I'm like Boy George, not Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. Exactly. Although Boy George did used to wear skirts in the 80s. He did wear skirts in the 80s. He did. Kevin is not a man. We got to talk. I always applauded Dennis Rodman for doing all of that stuff. Like when he married himself or whatever, and he was in the wedding dress and everything, I applauded him for that, because you all know he was a heterosexual male, or a bisexual man. But he was just, he was out there, and he was who he was. And anybody that can be in this crazy world and be who they are, I applaud them. It's not easy being me. It's not easy having the mouth that I have. It's not easy not having the flap over the chip that's in my head. I've explained that story that God brought to me in a dream. I told you about that, didn't I, Casey?
No.
He flew his freak flag. Exactly. You got to fly your freak flag, freely. No, I had this dream and God told me, because everybody likes to tell me, why can't you just be quiet? Why do you have to say the things that you say? Why can't you be like other people? Why can't you not say inappropriate things? Why can't you not laugh so loud? Or why can't you not be so loving? And why do you have to share everything with the world? And why do you have to do this? And why do you have to be this? Um and so I would try to not be like that. And there's two speeds for me. There's on and there's off. And if I turn myself down to the point where I'm almost off, that's where my depression comes from. And that is where I start going dark. Casey, when I went dark not too long ago, that's where the darkness comes from, is when I'm trying to be something other people want me to be and not myself. And I just was finally, screw it. I mean, I am who I am. And apparently that's how God wanted me made. And I had a dream one day, and this is when I finally just said, screw it. He came to me in this dream and said, you know why you are the way you are? I made you exactly the way that you're supposed to be. And you have a chip in your head. You've always said you have a chip in, people have chips in their head, right? I always say, like, men have a chip in their head for directions. Well, he said, you're right. You have a chip in your head too, but there's supposed to be a flap over your chip. And I didn't give you that flap. He says the flap would, it's going to give you judgment to think before you speak. And it's going to give you those few seconds to decide what's the correct thing to say, not just the first thing that pops out of your head. Because if it pops in my brain, it comes out of my mouth. And so he told me he didn't give me that flap. And that's why I love so freely. And how, I can meet somebody and 20 minutes later, I'm like, I love you so much. And I mean it. I mean it. Do you know what I mean? I just love so freely. I love so hard. Those people that are close to me understand what I'm talking about. I love hard, and I really mean it. And I don't have that flap over my head, over my chip. There's no flap over my chip. That's a good thumbnail. Flap over my chip. That's why I am the way. That's why I am the way I am. And so if God's coming to me in a dream telling me that, then who am I to question it? You know what I mean?
Right. And I think we should love everyone like that. It's like an unadulterated love. It's a childlike love. Like unconditional.
Yeah. Dwayne says, don't you dare not be Mama Kelly.
Right.
Well, thank you, Dwayne. Yeah, Destiny, no dark, no dark. Yeah, she doesn't want me to go dark. Sometimes you don't have a choice. When you battle demons and you battle, not to go biblical or anything, but when you have depression, and Casey's known this about me for a while, sometimes you can be taking your meds, and sometimes you could be fighting those battles exactly like you're supposed to fight them, and that depression just comes and smacks you across the face. It just happens. And I've been through a lot of changes in the last month, and it came and it smacked me in the face. Oh, that's the way that we like you, Mama. Well, thank you, Thelma. No, it just Heather's missing her filter too. Hi, Francis. Well, it's I'm not upset about it. Hey, Sun Moon Crafts and Creations. Mwah, how are you?
And that is Cricket.
That's Cricket. Okay. I always like that name. It always makes me Sun and Moon Crafts. It always makes me like takes my happy level up every time I see that. No, I'm not sad at all, you guys. It's liberating. It's freeing. It's you know, because I mean I've been told this my whole life. Why are you this way? Why are you this way? Why can't you, you know, be like other people? It's I've been told this by many people. Oh, thanks, Leticia. I'm not sad. No, I'm not sad. If there's if I'm crying, it's just because that's a burden that I don't have to bear anymore. Because I'll never try to be anything that I'm not. Because I'm happier just being me. And people can criticize me all they want. And um, I'm never changed in, let's say, 25 years, right? Because I used to be, actually, you guys, you wouldn't believe this, but I used to be very quiet and reserved at times compared to what I am now. I know that's a shock. But yeah, it used to be very hurtful when people would, you know, want me to be a different way. Because I don't think, except for the dirty side of me, yeah, I need to do something about the dirty side of me, but I need a partial flap. Maybe the Lord will give me a partial flap. Maybe he'll give me some tarnish over my chip, so maybe I'll have a little bit of a flap. But yeah. So when those little dirty thoughts or jokes or curse words or whatever want to come out, they don't come out. That'd be nice. Oh, Tommy, it's a happy thing. It's a happy thing. I haven't eaten today, so I've had no protein, just crackers. So my energy level's down a little bit, but I'm fine. Oh, thanks, Dwayne. I'm fine, you guys. You're making me feel like I'm all down. No, I'm fine, you guys. I am just super, super fine. Yeah, April, that's all anybody can do is just strive to be your best. Aw, thanks, Thelma. I love you too. Me and Heather are peas in a pod. I know, right? Yeah, I let things slip out of my mouth that really shouldn't slip out of my mouth, but it is what it is. But I gotta be better about it. But Casey and I, we get dirty sometimes in like private Google, right, Casey?
Yeah, I still do have a sense of humor.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and your mother sure does too. Mm-hmm. You ate salad with your fingers, Chrissy? Oh, well, if you're just finishing that salad, hi, Dream Big. How are you, my love? I think I sent you a message or something on somebody's chat because you hadn't been over here in so long. I was starting to worry about you. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, you guys. Once you decide that you're like not going to live your life for anybody but yourself, and it's freeing. It's really, really freeing. I'm trying to keep my voice down because my husband's in bed. But yeah, it's really, really, it's freeing. And I'm a whole lot of woman to take all in one bite between everything, So I don't know how my husband has handled me all these years, but he's done a good job. Aw, that's nice, Debbie. That's so sweet. No, I'm not sad at all, Tommy. Don't worry. But yeah, my auction's over, guys. So I had computer problems, and now my auction's over, and now we're just shooting the crap. And actually, I'm gonna go get something to eat before Destiny texts me, because Destiny is my food monitor. So I think I'm gonna go, you guys, and I'm gonna go get something to eat. Casey, thank you so much for your help, my love.
You are very welcome, Mama.
And you can stay on for just a second after I end this, okay?
Yeah.
And no, you didn't miss anything, Debbie. We didn't auction anything off. We didn't do anything like that. You know what though, Cricket? There's nothing wrong with living your life for other people. I've done it most of my life. Just make sure that you take some time for yourself. That you live your life partly for yourself. I mean, I'm for the first time in my life, this last 10 months, I haven't had anybody to take care of besides myself. I haven't seen my granddaughter in 10 months. So, I haven't had anybody else to take care of but myself. My husband and I are very independent of each other. And, like he might cook what he wants for that day, and I might cook what I want, and he's fine doing his thing. I'm fine doing my thing. So this is the first time in my life. Aw, thank you, Dad. I appreciate that. I love you too, Debbie. I love you, Dad. And Leticia, I love you. So yeah, I'm just learning how to stand on my own for the first time and live for myself. Everybody has to do that. You gotta do that. So I encourage you to do that. But okay, you guys. Yep, see, Destiny says I need food. Gotta listen to Destiny. She knows how to find me in every way, shape, and form, you guys. And she will track me down. So I am gonna go eat. And yes, she'll probably call me in about 5 minutes to make sure I ate. But that's one of the reasons I love her. So as seen on YouTube. Oh, Dad, you crack me up. We gotta do a private Google Hangout, Dad. Yeah, Debbie, you are spoiled. She's like laying in bed, and Debbie and I are FaceTiming, and she's like, honey, bring me a pack of smokes and something to eat. and he's just like, all right, just a minute. And then he forgets, and then she's all on his butt. Honey. Thank you, Vanessa. I love you, Vanessa. I love you so much. You know how much I love you. And she's like, honey, where's my smokes? And where's my food? And he's like, I forgot about you. I was outside with the dogs. And I'm like, you can get off your butt and go get it yourself. I didn't say butt. I said a bad word. And she was just like, I don't want to. And I was just like, I don't know what to tell you. And the man was waiting on her hand and foot. And then I said, I want to see the dogs. Honey, Mama wants to see the dogs. Isn't that not what exactly happened, Debbie Kendall? That is exactly what happened. And he brought all 4 dogs in and the cat. Yep, he did. And he's on camera telling me all about him. Yep, she's got a good husband. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Casey, stay on. And I love you guys so much. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. And I won't cry next time. But that was a good cry, not a bad cry. He's making you peanut butter and crackers now? I got to go get some protein. I have chicken breast in the fridge. Oh, Dream Big. I'm so glad you popped in, honey. I missed you. I've really missed you. I'm so glad you came back. Yep, I'm going to eat, and I'm going to sleep good tonight. I'm not staying up all night tonight. So, good night, Thelma. No midnight phone calls, okay? I won't call you. You don't call me, okay? Because I want to be in bed sleeping by 11. All right, guys. I love
Good
you.
night, everybody.
And thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.